Good evening, friends. Study with Apala, Engineering and Journal Geology, Parvin Singh book. So, Chapter 4 Geological Work of Waters. Feature of Marine Erosion. Continued marine erosions result in considerable or even total modifications of the original shore lines. The type of modification that are developed will depend on a number of factors operating individually and collectively in that area. Some of these are the strength of the sea waves and current, their magnitudes, velocity, and durations of its operation. The lithology of the source, that is the type of rocks, their texture, structure, chemical compositions, the seaward slope of the shorelines, whether gentle or steep, the height of the shorelines, the depth and the chemical composition of water, the original profile of the shoreline. The resulting features are likely to show a lot of variations in outlines and in details because of such variable. Some very common features of marine erosions are headlands, bays, sea cliffs, and wave cut, terrace. These are described below in outlines only. Headland and bays. In an originally, the uniformly the sloping shorelines are composed of materials of a unequal hardness. The softer rocks get eroded easily and quickly. Seawater enters the inland spaces so created along the shore. These forms the bays. The stronger rocks, however, resist erosions to a great extent and stand outstanding for a considerable time. These may get smoothened and variously modified, but still stand as projecting parts of original shorelines as headland. In this manner, an originally unbroken or continuous shorelines is dissected into the bay and headland. It is a typical seashores morphology. Sea cliffs. A sea cliff is a seawards facing steep front of a moderately high shorelines and indicates the first stage of the work of waves on the shore rocks. There may be a number of sea cliffs seen on our shorelines. They are outstanding rock projections having been smoothed here and plugged, they are pitted at one place and polished at another spot by a combined actions of a wave and current. Their basal regions are especially prone to undercutting by the wave actions. These cliffs may ultimately be worn down due to continued undercutting. The shoreline is then reduced to a smooth, free from irregularities, seawards sloping surface. Wave cut terraces. A wave cut terraces is a shallow, self-type structure curved out. Sorry. Okay. Curved out from the shore rocks by the advancing sea waves. The waves first all cut a notch where they strike against the cliff rock again and again. The notch is gradually extended backwards to such a depth below the overlying rocks that the latter becomes unsupported from below. The cliffs eventually falls down alongside the notch. A platform or bench is thus created over which the seawater may rush temporarily and periodically. The resulting structure is often called a wave cut terrace, a platform, or simply a bench. Sea cliff notch in figure features features of wave erosion. So don't forget to make a diagrams with labeling. It is important for all exam, your class or competitions. Sea cliffs notch stack waves, cut platforms, high tides, low tide. Thank you.